Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Rebecca and I'm so happy you're here for this motivation today. If you're new to my channel, I make lots of cleaning and organizing videos along with some motherhood videos as well. And I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'm super excited for this year and I have lots of plans, so you don't want to miss out on that. But for today, I'm going to be deep cleaning this kitchen because it had been a little while and definitely needed it. I did record this before I took down all of my Christmas decorations, but if you missed that video that I posted last week, I'll put it in the cards above if you want to check that out afterwards. This day, my main focus was to clean out the oven and microwave. They unfortunately get overlooked and it was driving me crazy, so I dedicated this night to that after Kyler was in bed. And of course, you'll see my husband Tyler in here helping me as per usual. He is the absolute best. Another thing I'm planning on doing very soon is going through all of the cabinets in here and coming up with an organization plan. The worst one of all of the cabinets is the tall ones in the back that have all of our Tupperware in it. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and unload the dishwasher, and then I will be putting a few that we have in the sink back in.
A year ago this very day, I saw you from a mile away that night.
So while I'm finishing the dishes, I thought I would share some of my New Year resolutions. I haven't really made a list or anything like that, but I know of a few things I would like to get better at moving forward, which is being more intentional with my time, making self-care a priority, and prioritizing date nights for myself and Tyler. And I feel like managing my time a little better will help things flow more smoothly, especially with a 2-year-old, and making myself a priority too by allowing time for me. And that may require me to get up super early in the mornings from now on, but that's something I'm wanting to do and I will make happen. But yeah, and I feel like by the end of the day, Tyler and I are so tired, so I do want to make plans for at least 1 or 2 nights a month for just us to go out to eat or do something together as a married couple. I would also love to know y'all's New Year resolutions, or if you have any. I find them so interesting and I love learning more about you guys.
So it's worth fighting for. I'm standing on an empty rooftop, finding out where to begin. Time to let go, give up, give in. Time to let go, give up, give in. Yeah. Every time I look back.
Now that the dishes are taken care of, I'm putting up a few things that we got from the grocery store for a little family Christmas get-together we had, so that the counters are clear before I start making the cleaning mixture that I'm going to be using in the oven.
I try to walk between the raindrops, ride the waves of every storm. I thought our love was always worth fighting for. I'm standing on an empty rooftop, finding out where to begin. Time to let go, give up, give in. I try to walk between the raindrops, ride the waves of every storm. I thought our love was always worth fighting.
For the cleaner, I'm just mixing some of the Dawn dish spray that I just got because I didn't have any of the regular Dawn dish soap on hand. And then I'm going to be mixing that with some baking soda and water. And after that, I'm just going to be stirring it all together.
You came along, couldn't look away. Somehow you turned my life completely upside down. And since you've been gone, there's no peace of mind.
inside the oven, I'm using a Scotch-Brite pad that you guys know I swear by if you've been watching my videos. It seriously works so well on pretty much anything. But here is a before of what the oven looks like. There was so much buildup, and I'm embarrassed to even share this, but this is real life, you guys. I'm wanting to get a silicone pad that's made to go in the bottom to catch all the crumbs and food so that it's easier to clean and keep clean. But let me know if any of you have one and your thoughts on it.
Yeah, your perfume that I still can stand.
After I had the racks out, I needed to scrape the bottom, and I didn't have a razor or anything that's made for that, so I used one of Tyler's grill spatulas to get it all up. And if you're cleaning your ovens out and have a lot of buildup like this is really an important step that you don't want to skip. Otherwise, it will be an all day or all night thing. It literally saved me so much time and effort when I scrubbed it. Now for the fun part that takes the most time. I'm really just putting all the cleaner on and making sure it's all covered to sit for at least 30 minutes. It's actually supposed to sit in there for at least 2 hours, but we weren't staying up that late this night, so it honestly came out so clean though when we were finished, and we did only let it sit for 30 minutes, so I was really happy with it. And the sides weren't too bad, but I also made sure to cover those with the cleaner and get in all the grooves where the racks sit.
Another town, another bed, and no matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. I'm still gonna be dreaming of you.
The last thing I'm covering with a cleaner is the glass and all around the inside of the oven door. Once that's done, I'm going to be cleaning the racks while those sit. And this took a lot of arm work to do to get the racks clean in between every wire thing or whatever they're called. I really don't know. But they were so gross, and I'll be showing you guys the before and after because it looked so much better in the end.
Someone don't help you, when someone don't help you through the rain, when feelings don't matter and everything's nothing but a game. Just know that I'm with you, just know that I'm with you through it all, and I'm gonna be there.
For the racks, I'm just using the Dawn spray to clean them with instead of the mixture I made, but if I'm being honest, the mix probably would have worked a little bit better. I'm not really sure, but it did take a lot of work for these to come clean. Whatever was on there didn't really want to come off, but it eventually did.
It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start. Hey, don't you worry. Hey, don't you worry about a thing. You get what you're given, but it's never too late to spread your wings.
I really wish I had one big sink instead of the double sink because it would have been so nice to let these soak in soapy water for a bit before trying to wipe them. So if your sink is big enough for them to soak, I would definitely recommend doing it that way.
It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start.
Here's the before and after I was telling y'all about earlier, and I am shocked at the difference.
yeah. It's tough now, but trust me, yeah, trust me. I know that we will make it through the storm, 'cause you and me been fighters since we were born. It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start. Hey, been fighters right from the start. Been fighters right from the start. Hey, been fighters right from the start. Been fighters right from the start.
To get all of the cleaner out, I'm using the sponge side of the Scotch-Brite pad to soak up all the suds. And I had to keep going back and forth to the sink to rinse the sponge out because it was so dirty from each swipe with all of the burnt crumbs and food that was there. I wish there was a way to take the eye out of the oven, and I'm sure there is, but we didn't do it, and it would have made it so much easier. So that's another tip I have. So yeah, definitely take yours out if you can do that.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations.
So about halfway through of cleaning the glass and the door, my fingers were getting so pruny. So my wonderful husband took over for me here and got the rest of it up.
Tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence.
So here you'll see that I went over the door a second time with the Dawn spray because I felt like it didn't really come clean all of the way, but I may just be crazy, I don't know. But I felt like it was much cleaner after I went over it the second time.
That you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
And now it's finally clean and ready to put the racks back in, which I was clearly struggling with, but it looks 1,000 times better.
Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
Once that was done, I had to clean the top of the oven or the stove with some disinfectant wipes before moving on to the microwave.
Dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze.
In the microwave, I'm taking the glass turnable or whatever it's called out and what was underneath out to wash with dish soap, and then using the sponge to wipe the inside of the microwave. But I recently cleaned the microwave out, so it wasn't too bad. But before, when I cleaned it, I used white vinegar and water, and I let it sit in the microwave for a while after warming it. If you just keep the door closed, the steam will help pull all of the stuck on food up, so it's easier to wipe clean.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want.
Okay, so everything's put away from cleaning the oven and microwave. So I'm wiping the countertops with the disinfectant wipes. And I don't know about you guys, but this is my favorite part because it means I'm almost done with cleaning and I can actually see our counters again, even though it will probably be piled up again the next day because this is the drop zone for everything, but that's okay. I went to bed this night feeling so relieved, and I got to wake up the next morning to a fresh start, and it honestly felt so, so good.
We can stay in hotels, just living off the edge. Only good times ahead. So let me put a smile upon your face. Maybe make your worries go away. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. You and I, let us run away.
If you've been watching my videos for a while, you probably know what I was watching on TV to make me laugh. So if you do, comment below with your guesses.
You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright. If it's you and I, you and I. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I, you and I.
When I was cleaning the back counters, I noticed that the stovetop had streaks from the wipes that I used, so I used the microfiber cloth that I was about to use on the stainless steel to get the streaks off. But I recently got this Method stainless steel cleaner and it works so well. You guys will see it makes our appliances so shiny. And I wanted to ask you guys if you've ever heard that you are supposed to wipe with the lines of the stainless steel, because if you look close you can see the lines, and I've always been told not to wipe the opposite way of those. But I see so many people just wiping their appliances in circles, and it really doesn't look like it makes a difference to me from what I can tell, but that's just something that I've always heard and that I'm curious about.
Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know
how clean and shiny it is. It's so, so nice. And now I'm on to the outside of the microwave and oven. These obviously had so many fingerprints from us cleaning them earlier, so it was so satisfying to wipe those and see them come off.
If I told him how I feel about him,
The last thing I'm cleaning is the dishwasher, and then I will be calling it a night. But just wait until you see the after of the kitchen once I'm done. You guys will love it. And like I said earlier, I really loved waking up to a clean kitchen the next morning. It makes a huge, huge difference in how the day goes. But I do want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that this motivated you now to tackle your to-do list. If you enjoyed watching, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and then I will see y'all in my next one.
would he understand if I told him how I feel about him?